This is the Momma Fit Podcast. This podcast is dedicated to all those mamas out there that want to fit a workout in a day, or want to fit in a moment of bliss, or hey, you want to fit into those skinny jeans. Dana Dieters is the host of Momma Fit Podcast. She's a mother of two beautiful girls, a wife, and entrepreneur. Her passion became her profession when she had a wake-up call about 15 years ago. With the support of others and a positive attitude, she was able to overcome the hurdles in her life. This mama strives to wake up and conquer each day to make it better than the day before. Her passion for business and education to others is what drives this mama to be the best version of Momma Fit. With Dana's background, she hopes to help you with your business, health and fitness needs, family time in the kitchen, and give you motivation and inspiration to tackle your day. And most importantly, to help you fit in your Momma Fit time.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Momma Fit Podcast. It's been, again, a while. I cannot believe I keep doing this to myself. Life gets really busy, and when you have kids, it's even busier. I just cannot seem to get ahead when either the kids are sick or school is canceled, daycare is closed, you name it, it's there. I'm a mom. And I have to take responsibility, and I have to admit that this is not part of my structured living, but it happens. So basically, we just started my booty challenge. It's for 30 days. So if you're on the booty challenge, go you, because you're making a change to your body. Doing the nutritional platform that I have there, it is laid out super simple that you eat just right off the meal guide. You don't have to, but you can. It's there, and it works for people. But I wanted to come on and talk about how it's important to have a whole body training. So I know we're focusing on our lower half for the month of March. And if you're not on the 30-day, it might be something that you love to focus on. Maybe it's your favorite body part that you like to work out. Or for some of us, our legs are easy to strengthen and work, while our arms are difficult to tone and strengthen. So this is the important piece of it, is that we want to make sure that we are getting a full body routine, because to be honest, we overwork an area that we're trying to build, like our rear end or our legs. And it can actually lead us to multiple injuries if you're doing it every single day. It can lead to fatigue, decline in performance, soreness, poor recovery. Secondly, the areas that we've chosen to ignore, like our upper body, start to weaken. And at best, it'll seem strange that you have the strongest arms and can lift heavy weights without breaking a sweat, but can hardly hold a lunge because of the weak legs. So it can go back and forth. You could have strong upper body, you can have, or a strong lower body. But at worst, our body responds to the neglect in some pretty scary ways. For example, our skeletal system. I've said this before in the past, and if you've worked with me, that bones do what muscles tell them to do. If a muscle starts to grow weak, it affects our natural movement, balance, coordination, and posture. And when our posture is thrown off, this can lead to further imbalances in the body that can lead to even more problems. So much more that I could possibly fit into this article, but I will tell you that a full body routine, I have an online program that we focus just on a full body workout with every single workout. Either it's the 5-day circuit and you're doing a back-to-back kind of workout, but you're not using the same muscles. It's all about making sure you are working a balanced type of system with your body that's designed to restore your posture and correct your imbalances that are impacting both your workouts and day-to-day activities. So the number one word to describe the importance of training the entire body is called balance. Don't walk yourself into a trap by focusing on just one section. You'll save yourself a lot of time, emotions, and efforts. Choose to work and train your body effectively by working all of it and not just some of it. We may have personal pet selections like our arms or legs, but I cannot stress the importance of exercising every single muscle. With that being said, it's perfectly understandable to want to train a certain part of our body that is lagging in terms of appearance or strength. Maybe you're prone to a weaker upper body and stronger lower body, or the opposite. Perhaps you want to go a long way and prepare for a summer body or vacation or a special occasion. I hear that a lot. So you can look your best. With everything we have covered in mind, you can achieve specific goals as long as you remember not to neglect the rest of your body. Think of your body as a temple and you need it to work all together. It needs to be balanced. For instance, my 30-day booty challenge focuses on our abs, our basically just legs, so our lower body. But if you break down the routines, you're incorporating multiple parts of our body in the workouts. You're not simply just doing squats and lunges, but there's combination with dumbbell presses and push-ups and elevated lunges and getting your core work. And again, this month of March is particularly working on our lower half to get balanced. I do encourage people to do their own upper body workouts. That is key to this program. You need to add in extra stuff, and that would go along with my online. So a lot of my online members are still doing the 30-day challenge, but they're incorporating those online paid workouts with the 30-day. But if you don't want to pay anything, don't pay anything and just make sure you're getting your balanced work with your upper body. So there are different exercising combinations that force us to engage multiple muscle groups instead of only one. That is how my workouts work. If you've trained with me online, if you've trained with me in person, one-on-one, or if you've done my group training, your whole workout is focused on the entire body to combine different moves to encourage you to work multiple muscles. This approach to training only gives you more bang for your buck, high quality training with the least amount of time. Also, avoid repeating the series over and over again each time you finish a workout. So if you love a workout, but you're like, I'm going to do this one every single 2 or 3 days. I'm going to do it because I love it. I know how to do it, because a lot of people get into that mindset of, I'm going to do the same workout because I know how it works. I know what it looks like, so I can do it. Guess what? Your body really doesn't get that balance because you're doing the same thing over again. And that is when the tweaks and strains become common when we're working out because of that overuse injuries. But often a minor ache can turn into a major nuisance if we don't address it immediately. And of course, like I talked about how the injuries and overuse can happen if we're doing the same workout, there are some reasons for it. So sometimes insignificant rest is a culprit. So some people get so excited about starting a program that they will do that workout again the next day because it's exciting. They got a change in their body. They feel good. They feel strong, or they feel sore, but they're like, I want to do it again. And I love the excitement that comes from that, but your body does need rest. So if we don't give our bodies enough time to recover from a strong week at the gym or at home doing workouts, or we're just not sleeping enough, fatigue leads to bad form and can cause injury. Bad posture is another factor that puts unnecessary stress on our bodies over time. This leads to muscular and skeletal imbalances that, like I said before, that makes us more prone to overuse injuries. So here are some of the 3 common overuse injuries and how to manage, and most importantly, prevent them. So I will say this, neck strain is number 1. If you sit at a desk for extended periods of time at home or at work, if you are someone that's on the computer, you're likely to experience more dull to sharp ache at the back of your neck. This is caused by unnatural forward tilt we unfortunately develop while we're staring at our computer screens for hours on time. It's also important that we do not look down constantly at our work, but often look straight ahead with proper posture. Shoulders back relaxed in the same manner while standing. Neck strain is made worse when we don't maintain that natural neck position when working out. Whether you're doing squats or push-ups or kettlebell swings, always stare straight ahead. Staring straight ahead maintains that natural curvature of your spine. Never look up, never look down. Doing so puts an unnatural amount of stress on our vertebrae that your neck is causing, that could cause your neck to have pain or injury. The next common culprit for any injury is our knees. I'm sure all of us have maybe had knee pain. If you've ever worked out or a runner or something like that, knee pain is a very common overuse injury, but in most cases, it's avoidable. So proper form when squatting, doing burpees, lunges, etc., goes a long way towards saving our knees from a sore and achy pain. First and foremost, your knees should never bend or buckle forward from any type of squat-based movement. Your weight should be completely in your heels. Your knee should always extend slightly outward. And always, again, drive your heels down to the floor, not your toes. This allows the force to be properly distributed to your muscles and place a lot less stress on your knees. Last one is our lower back. Some people have lower back pain. Perhaps the most common overuse injury is the lower back pain because it can nag us for days, if not years, due to bad posture while sitting or standing. This is also made worse from a weak, unbalanced core. Rounding the lower back when working out is a major cause of pain and injury. Do not round your back. That is like the biggest thing. It is like makes me cringe when I'm working out and I see someone do that. I will stop them immediately. Always maintain a natural or arched back, especially while doing exercises such as kettlebell swings, squats, deadlifts. Also, consistently stretch your glutes, hip flexors, hamstrings. That'll loosen up that lower back and reduce the amount of stress placed from bad posture and form. I will tell you the Rollga, if you have never used the Rollga, which is the foam roller, Rollga, that is the biggest piece that I've ever missed in my entire training career. And I love it because it helps every one of these things tremendously. Like if anyone has an issue with any knee, back, upper traps, neck area, we can take care of that in legit 10 minutes. It is the best tool for any pain, unless obviously you tore like a tendon or something like that. It won't help with that, sorry. But it is one of the best tools to use as far as recovery and healing, and it will loosen up those areas that are really tight and giving you those issues. As always, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. By addressing the posture and form and balanced workouts right away from the get-go, we dramatically decrease our chances of developing any of these common injuries or imbalances in our body. So the takeaway is make sure you're doing your job of keeping your posture upright, getting enough sleep, and making sure that your workouts are balanced. You're using all the muscles in your body, not just one area. Even if you don't like your stomach and you're doing about 5 million crunches, you might need more than that, okay? So let's make sure that you are putting all your effort into multifunctional moves. That is the key, multifunctional. Think about that, research it. That is the best type of exercise that you should be doing right now by working the entire body so we can stay balanced. We have to think of our body as a whole and not just a piece. Everything's connected, and so should your training. All right, guys, that's it for me today. Have a wonderful week, and I will talk to you again very soon.
Thanks so much for spending your time with the Momma Fit podcast. Dana is so happy to share her tips and tricks with you. If you loved this podcast, we'd be so happy if you could share this episode with your friends and family. Also, if you have time, please leave us a review of your honest thoughts and reflections of the podcast on iTunes or our app. We'd be so grateful. If you have any topic or suggestion that you want answered, leave those in the comments below and make sure that you fit in your Momma Fit time.